Hello everyone. Today I am going to do a thematic mapping of a country which represent total information about COVID-19 till date, so that it will help us to analyze the pattern of it and help us to analyze the red zone area, and it helps to represent the information in the more informative way, so that we can read it very easily. So for that I am going to create a Python script to merge our CSV data format in our shapefile, so that we can use it simply in the GIS. So for that I have created a module here naming thematic mapping of COVID-19. So for that I am importing pandas library as PD, GeoPandas library is GPD, and I am going to read the CSV data. So data equal to PD dot read CSV CSV. You can simply copy and paste the name of the CSV file we are using here. I am pasting it. Sorry, now I am using it. I am hitting enter and refreshing it, so that we can know about the module we are process we are doing correct or not. And I am doing grouping the data district wise. For that, data equal to data dot group by you can simply put a column by which you want to group by your data. So you can simply hit it enter, and you can run it. And what change it will make is that you can see this is our data, and it has created our data and group by our data according to our district name, so that we can pass a argument later on to check our data. I will make you understand later on. So for that, here now I am going to make read SSP file over here using GeoPandas. I am giving short name over here, district data gpd dot read file. You can simply provide a path over here of your data, Control C and Control V over here, and after this you have to copy your shape file which you are going to make read over here, and you have to put the information over there of the CSV data. And over here I am doing same thing. So after this you can simply run your command. So you can see it here, we have no error over here. So further Now I am moving towards next step to check any discrepancies over the our CSV data file, checking abstract, checking the discrepancies over the shape file. Here I am passing for index row data iter rows you can simply see it here. I am going to put up. You can simply see here. Index not in dist data comma dist name to list. You can hit it enter. Print index plus is not in the list of country shape file. You can simply else you can simply do it here. After this, what it will do is that it will check the information on the data that can be mergeable on our district data or not. If there is any discrepancies or any error over there, we have to edit it manually by going through the shape file or by editing its name. If there is any error on the name or anything information that it collects is here in this information we are checking the name index. So if there is any error in the name of data that doesn't get merged with this district data, then we have to pass another argument to replace the new name with the old name. So over here I am running it. You can see it here. Sorry, I have done a spelling mistake over here. Now after, you can see here we have no error over here, so we can proceed ahead. Now over here I have made a error while not giving this, so now I am checking it. So you can see here there is no error while passing, so we can see that our information of data get matched with the district data. So after that we are going to merge the data and convert it into shape file, and then we are moving towards the uh, ArcGis. Now simply I am typing a comment as merge. You can simply go with this and you can get merge district update equal to simply see it here. We're gonna do nothing. You can see it here. How equal to, like we have to give it a command so that we can make change on it. Provide over here. Now you can simply merge the data with this, and you can see after running we have get no error over here. So in the variable explorer we can see our merge data here. District update is we have provided our information is district object. You can see we have all the information that in the get merged in our GeoPandas data district map, so that we can convert it into the shapefile now, and we can use it in the ArcGis. So I'm gonna simply cancel it. Now I'm going to change it into the shapefile, creating the shapefile. Now simple, we can go and copy this text, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, dot to2 file file. You can provide the path where we are going to save your save file, and I am providing it by copying the path of our working folder. You can see our working folder. So over here I am it and giving a name is district wise update dot shp. Is we are creating a shape file. I'm simply doing it now. You can hit enter and run it. Now we can get our file in our shape file in our working folder. Now I'm going to open it through the ArcGis over here. You can see here district wise update shape file. Now here what we have done is that now I will show you we have merged our data information that we get collected from the other prepare in the CSV file format in the country shapefile. We have converted the information on the shapefile, so we can use this information to interpret our information. So now you can see we have created this criteria to represent our data according to the attribute. 0 cases in different districts, so I am assigning it. If there is no cases, so I am going to dealing it with this color. This color represents no cases. And recovered means the total district number of confirmed cases equal to number of recovered. So I am going to dealing it with green. And total death, not total death, in the cases in the district facing minimum one death case is assigned with the red color. You can see it here. Until now, the number of cases of death is 19. So you can see it here. I have now rest of all districts is going to dealing it with the confirmed cases. So for that we have to go to properties of this layer and go to symbology and you have to use the confirmed cases here, and you can simply go with this color. And if we use this type of color to represent our data, you can simply see I am changing the color around here. You can simply change the color ramp over here. Nothing to do much. You can go with this. Now you can see it here. This is also called Choropleth thematic mapping. I am going to explain you about it too. You can see lighter color defines the less cases, and as we go down with more cases, you can see the color gets darker. So we can simply say Choropleth thematic mapping too. And I am gonna reclassify it into these 5 classes. You can simply see it here. And after that I am going to layout format here. This is our map, and you can go to it and classify it into 8 classes. Simply apply it and go on with it. Now this looks quite better. Now I am going to layout format here, and I am changing it to the, you can simply see it, and we have to do is you can simply see this is our format. And now I am going to dealing it with this. Now I am gonna change my layout here. Now you can simply leave it here so that it doesn't touch anywhere. Now I am gonna adding my other info over here. You can simply see it here. First of all, I'm gonna add north here. You can simply keep it here. You can simply come with the legend over here too. First of all, you can go with here. You label it with district's name so that it becomes so easy. You can simply see it here. Label feature, and by which expression you are gonna label it with. It asks us for that. So I am gonna label it with district's name and with the cases in below. So for that we have to do confirmed cases. I am showing it there. After this we can simply go with OK and apply. You can see here cases along with its districts. Here it represents our data. So simply I'm gonna dealing with it in this way. So now, and here a little bit making fit here. I am giving a little more area to represent map. And I think this is quite better. So I am gonna changing it. Then it will fit us to give the title name to more of us there. So simply here I'm dealing with this now. I'm gonna insert legend over here. You can see it here. And I'm going it with the 2 column over here. And this is our legend we're looking for. See it simply. And now I'm going to insert a coordinate system that we have used. You can simply see I'm adding a grid here. You can simply see here. You can simply see it here. You can go in with to increase its size too by simply going to properties. You can go to properties of its too. You can use it to 16. And you can simply click OK over here. Going with this, and now you can see I'm gonna add a title here. Give a title is. Now I'm gonna add a skill over here. You can simply see skill bar. You can simply see it here. I'm going to make it division unit in kilometers simply. And you can simply go with this only. It till here. And simply see. No need to go over there. No. We have the finishing the part of the over here, and now we have to go to about the different trend of the corona cases in the province wise by making a pie chart or a trend line or anything. So for that, before that, I'm going to do putting here a text is I'm gonna putting a text is data. Now I'm going to show you the inserting the object, and I'm gonna dealing it with this. See it here, and that I have, you can see I have prepared data that we are going to show. I have prepared this, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in ArcGis. Here you can simply see it. First of all, you have to delete this. And then you have to do it by this. You can see for that we have to do one text so that it will help us if this type of error arises. So I'm going to make it 11 to 20 here, and now I'm going to do according to this. I'm deleting this layer too. Now I'm opening this over here, and I'm dealing it with here. Now simply go to chart option, go to chart type, and I'm going to show you here simply this part. So I'm gonna show it bold and press button. You can see it here, and I'm going to dealing it with OK. And you can make it large. You can make it large, and you can put it here. Pattern it has. We have no problem with this now. Format if it, and I'm going this to change it 5 so that it will be at right point, even though it is more. So I'm gonna dealing it with 4 on Ctrl Z. You can see I'm gonna making it 4, and you can see it is fitted here. Now I'm going to make it 6 over here. I'm going to chat option and data labels, category name. No, it doesn't need it. We need value, and we can simply see it here. Now I'm going to keep a title chart is wise distribution of COVID-19. With this I'm going to simply add title over here. You can see it here. It's gonna, this is 6 2. You can little bit increase its size. Here it doesn't, if it doesn't hamper our info. Now with this you can see it in the ArcGis. Now I'm going to cancel it, and you can see it here. We have get our data over here. You can simply see it. I am making it. Now I am doing similar with the province data. You can see it here, and I am showing you data over here, and this is province wise data, and I am going to do similar with that data too. So I am skipping this part. Now here I am going to show you the how to make a pie chart here. So for that I'm simply gonna dealing with the Microsoft graph chart. Our data taken from the different MSP website. I will put it in the link description too, and you can simply take it here. This is the data we are going to do. For that I am extending it. Now first of all I am deleting this layer too. Now we need only this layer, so Control B, and we are going to dealing it with by column. I am deleting this too. We can simply go with chart type, and we can go with pie chart, and we can get it separately, or we can get it in different way. You can see it here, but I am going to dealing it with any. So I am going to dealing it with column. First of all, simply go to this, and we can simply press and hold it. You can see it here. Which seems better, you can go with that. You can see you can go with this too. By this you can develop a pie chart here. I am adding a title over here. You can see. You can simply go with this, and you can leave a value only, so that it will represent which part contain which number of cases here. You simply click OK and go with this, and it will not matter. For that you can do for this case you can simply go with font, and you can make it to 7. Click OK. You can simply increase its size, manage. It by just clicking it like this. Now you can go with this, and you can make it this small too. Make it small too, so that it fits. Now you can drag it to middle part, and you can drag it to. You can increase its size. Ctrl G. Now you can see we have put it here, and you can see. Now I am going to show you the increasing trend by using the Excel data, and I am using the same path and using the same way. First of all, I am deleting this typo here. I am deleting its third column. So I'm gonna now editing my this trend of COVID-19 cases here, and I have 147 Control C, and now we have to delete in the here. Go with that. See it here. And now we have to use this data. And give it here. Dates. And with this you can go with number to define its chart. And I'm going with this line chart. You can simply see it here. The trend of our line. I'm simply using it. You can just see it here. This is our data. So I'm going to make it a little bit clear over here. For the date, I'm going to make it as small as it, but I'm going to removing it as we can understand it is there, so that it doesn't look rough over there. So I'm removing it the level of date here by going to chart option, data level. I'm going to remove it the y-axis here. Axis and x-axis I'm going to remove. You can see there your date no appear, but the number appear. So I'm going to give a name here. Date. Dates and title is trend of COVID-19. You can see we have added a title over here. After this, you can simply put it anywhere easier ways here, and I'm gonna putting it here. And you can simply with this go ahead and arrange it in the here. Arrange it here. Or you can simply go with this like too. Now this is our final map that we have prepared here. So we can export it. Now you can simply export it. So with this I'm gonna end my video here. Thank you. Keep watching.